Coming to the second exercise program from the tuples chapter, what we need to do here is the program has to count the distribution of the hour of the day for each of the messages. You can pull the hour from the from line by finding the time string and then splitting that string into parts using the colon character. Once you have accumulated the counts for each hour, print out the counts one per line sorted by the hour as shown below. So for this first I will understand the nature of this line which is required to be exist in this program. So if you observe the line which starts with the from, you have the so many information in it, like from is the being the first word, the second word is the email address, third is the day of the week, month, date and the time and the year. So what has been asked in the question is you have to extract only the hour part from this time, this part, not even the entire time. The entire time consists of the hour, minutes and seconds, but in the program they have asked only the hour part of this time, where you need to keep a count on how many times the each hour has been repeated here. That means the another line which starts with the from colon doesn't have the information that is required here. For example, if you go through that, you have the only two information in that line which starts with the from colon and the email address. That means we need to put a restriction on the file that which line needs to be extracted. That means we are interested only the line which starts with the from and not the line which starts with the from colon. And once we split this entire line, probably we'll be able to get all these words separated by the space as the list entry. But at the fifth position you have the this time, the fifth position have this time. If you extract this entire part again, you need to apply the another split method with the colon as a delimiter, and then within that the first part you can extract as the hour. So let's see with the program how we can do it. So already I have typed the program. I'll go through the each line what has been done here. Open the file and use the for loop on the file and try to extract the lines which is required for the program, that is line which starts with the from and not the line which starts with the from colon here. So for the each line apply the split method. If the on applying the split method, all the words will be extracted as a list. So this particular variable will be considered as a list consisting of the all words from the line from. So as I told you, the required information is at the index value 5 here. So you can see the index value with the 5 is this entire time, including the months and the seconds will be extracted here in this variable. The time consists entire time to be extracted, which is at the index value 5, but we are not interested in the entire time. Instead we are interested only in the hour. For that again, we for this time variable we need to apply the split method with the colon as a delimiter. So you can see here, if I print this only the time, if I remove this comment line and if I print the only the time here, so you can see this is how we are going to get the time. But here we are not interested in the all the information, rather we are interested in only the hour part. So one common thing that can be separated with the hour, minute and second is the colon. That means we can, for this entire information we can apply the one more split method with the colon as a delimiter, and we can extract the 0th index value which is the hour of that time. So that what has been done here. So once you extract the time, then you can use the one more split method with the colon as a delimiter to extract only the hour part from that time. So how to get the hour part? The hour part is at the index value 0 here. So if I print this hour here, you'll get to know what you'll get as a list element here. So you can see as a list element, you are going to get all the values from the time string, that is hour, minute and the seconds. But we are interested in this first value among this list which is at the index value 0 here. So that's why we have taken here as the 0. So this particular hour 1 will consist only the hours from the all the lines. So once we have extracted the required information in detail, Next is we need to append these all these hours into a list variable, so which is a list hour. So a list variable has been created here as a list hour to store all the hours in it, so which can be done by using the append method with the hour one to be inserted. So once the list has been created, next you can use the for loop on this list to create a dictionary to keep a count on how many times the each hour has been repeated. This particular two lines is going to create a dictionary on the list which has been created to keep a count on how many times the each hour has been repeated here. So if I print the dictionary here, we'll get to know you'll get to know what is the value of this dictionary. So you can see the first part here, the display. It is a dictionary that has been created to keep a count on how many times each hour has been repeated, key being a hour and value being the number of times the each hour has been repeated here. So I'll put a comment over here. So once the dictionary has been created, we cannot directly apply the sort method because we need to arrange all these hours in the ascending order, which cannot be directly applied either on the dictionary or on the list tuples. So for that we need to create a list of tuples for which we need to traverse across the dictionary using the two iteration variables for the for loop along with the dictionary variable with the items as a method. I hope you remember why items is required here. If you want to access both the keys and values together, you can go for using the items method. So once you traverse across the each key value from that list, the together this key and value together can be appended to the another list variable which has been created as a list underscore tuple, and you can add the as a tuple the key and value, that is the hours and its repetitions together can be added as a tuple to this list. So if I print this list, you'll get to know what has been added into this list. So you'll get to know what has been added into the list. So you'll get to know this is a list what has been created here. So to this list you can see the elements to the list are the tuples. The each element in this list is a tuple having the tuple element as the hour and its value of the repetitions here. So I'll go and ignore the printing of this message over here. So I just only shown you to make clear what will be appended as a tuple into the list using these two lines here. So once the list has been created of the tuples, then the next thing is to you can apply the sort method. Do not use the reverse parameter here. Why? Because we want to arrange all the hours into the ascending order, so no requirement of using the reverse method here. So this simple statement will sort all the entries of the list, the tuples, considering the hours to be arranged in a ascending order. So if I print the elements of this list, the list tuple, if we print it by using the for loop, then probably all the values in terms of the hours will be printed in the ascending order. So let's see what will get the result. So you can see here, so the first part, this part 040607 is the hours that has been represented in the that file, and the next part, the next value is the number of times this hour has been repeated. For example, the 4 hour 4 has been repeated for 24 times, 6 for 10 times, 7 for 11 times, and so on. This is what is required in this exercise program. I hope the solution is clear to you. If you have any doubts, then let me know.